Okay, in my series of talking about our ancestors, I'm going to talk about Aunt Marguerite today. And I hope this thing is picking up that audio. It looks like something weird just happened. I'm in my car downtown Columbus, Georgia. And I just pulled over in the parking lot and I'm just going to talk a little while. I might go down by the river. It's a beautiful morning, nice and cool and everything. But anyhow, Aunt Marguerite, I was afraid of her. She was the kind of person that just said exactly what was on her mind. And she didn't care whether you liked it. She didn't butter nothing up. She didn't soften the blow. If whatever was on her mind she wanted to say, she said it. And I was grown before I understood Aunt Marguerite. But Aunt Marguerite would make these nut cakes. And she would make something called tea cakes. And I used to love to go there and get them nut cakes. She'd make the nut cake once a year. And then she'd make the tea cakes. Like she always had some of them available. But again, I was afraid of Aunt Marguerite, man. Until I got grown, and this is how I knew I was grown. Wayne and I went over there one day to visit her. And she said, "Oh, y'all look like y'all about grown." So she broke out some homemade wine. And we sat there and drank that wine, and she talked stuff. Boy, I didn't know stuff that could even be talked like that. And from that point on, I had a new understanding about Marguerite. And matter of fact, once a year, I would make it my business to go down there and get my nut cake. She'd make me a nut cake once a year. I'd go down and get my nut cake and my tea cakes. Now, I like the nut cake better than I like the tea cakes. Tea cakes were good, but I like the nut cake. The tea cakes wasn't real sweet, you know. But every now and then she'd give me a bottle of that homemade wine. She grew her own grapes and everything. She made her own wine. She wasn't too generous with that wine. She'd let you drink some, but she wouldn't give you no bottle of it to take home or nothing like that. But she'd make that nut cake for me. That was the best nut cake. And like I said, the day came that Aunt Marguerite went on and passed and everything. What is this? Okay. But that's just my little spiel. And she had a look at all people that lived down south had a garden out back and a hen house, most of them. And she wasn't no exception. She had a pretty large hen house back there too. But she was another one of the people, whenever you went by her house, she always had something on the stove. You know, as poor as we were, and I grew up in rural down south Alabama, but whoever house we went to, I don't care how poor, and this predates wood, electric and gas stoves too. Most of them had wood burning stoves back in that day. And it was something always on the stove and looked like it was always ready. You go by there, and they ain't had no phone, so they didn't know you was coming, but you go by there, "You want something to eat?" "Yes, ma'am." And sure enough, in just a few minutes, you eating. So that's just my memories of our ancestors, one of the 11 I call. Thank you.